Good morning, happy Saturday. The birds are chirping and singing outside. It is officially spring. And this morning I read something that, such a cute story. It's really, really short. There's this man who raised an elephant, and the elephant's name was Nita from birth. And on retirement, he gave her to the San Diego Zoo. And after they had not seen each other for 15 years, a television crew filmed their reunion. I had to put it down after that because I'm like, 15 years later, they were reunited. Frank called to Nita from about 100 yards away and she came to him immediately. Oh gosh, like she just came up to him. Her past experience gave her the power to recognize his voice. Humans don't always do as well as animals in voice recognition, as Isaiah noted, but they can learn to recognize the voice of God. I think sometimes it can just feel like this very elusive thing of like, how do we hear the voice of God, you know? And we really do come to recognize it in many different ways. But as I was reading this morning, I was feeling a little bit anxious because I stayed up way too late last night, like way too late. I got sick earlier this month, and then I got just very behind on really just everything in my life, a lot of different deadlines and things like that, things for studying. I was feeling a little bit like, you know, like that's the best way I could describe it, is like that tense. You kind of wake up and you're like, you already feel a little bit behind. And I haven't really felt like this in a while. And it's funny because then I open up, it is vain that you rise up early and go late to rest, eating the bread of anxious toil, for he gives to his beloved sleep. And I was like, I wanted to share this with you. And then I thought to myself, there you go. There is the simple, still, small voice of God. Oh, there's a bee. There's a bee. Well, that's the end of our Bible study. There's a bee and he wants my camera. Ah! I do love the bee. I just don't want it in the house.
You need to behave.
Oh, you always love the puns. Now I'm actually gonna read through, because I think this is a good time to do it in March. I'm gonna read back through what I wrote down at the end of December for this year, because now that we're in a new season, it just feels kind of right. You can kind of lose sight of the vision if you're not looking at it. I'm kind of craving a breakfast burrito too, so we might make that. Yogurt. Oh, almost out. This is a probiotic coconut yogurt. I love this one. Your house smells awfully good. Oh, thank you so much. Go have breakfast outside. He went and sat outside.
Yeah, let Ivy around here. Make this way to the sun chair.
Yeah, I love it. I switched to using non-toxic beauty products years ago, but I'll tell you, it was really hard to find things that actually worked. Like, I cannot tell you the amount of times not only that I smelled, which I don't want to put on a deodorant and then smell a few hours later after getting out of the shower, but also I don't want it to irritate the amount of times I used a natural deodorant that literally made my skin so red and irritated. Oh my gosh, countless times. And then I would find a product that I love, and then it would sell to a different company and they would add in all these weird ingredients that I didn't like. I've been using this one. I actually have a couple ones. This is the one that Bo uses. He uses the charcoal deodorant from Primally Pure. And then this one is I love the blue tansy. I just tried this one. I love the citrus one as well, but I got the lavender. These are the two that I have right now. But I'm excited to order the bergamot eucalyptus because the body butter is I fell in love. So I've used these for years, but then I finally tried Primally Pure's body care products, and I am obsessed with them because there's no weird ingredients. Like every single thing you could basically, not that you'd want to eat this, but like you could eat this. Like that's how clean it is. Like arrowroot powder. I put arrowroot powder in my food. Coconut oil, baking soda. But I'm telling you, if you're looking for a good deodorant that actually works and that's actually clean, I have used this for years now. My first Primally Pure order was in 2022. It's seriously the only deodorant that I've used since then. So since 2022, how are we in 2025? It is the best deodorant that I've ever used. It doesn't irritate my skin. It actually works. It does not, you will not smell, and you're not going to get irritated. The worst thing you can do is like buy something that's clean and then it doesn't work because it irritates your skin, or it just doesn't work. It just flat out doesn't work. And the amount of times that that's happened to me is too many to count, which is why this is my favorite one. I'm so hooked. Everything that they use is pronounceable ingredients. They actually care about us, and they care about us women not using endocrine disruptors on our skin. This, I have tried so many natural dry shampoos as well. They're dark locks. If you have dark hair, this does not leave a white residue, and it doesn't make my hair itchy. So many natural ones have made my hair my scalp so itchy, and then in turn that irritates my scalp because then I'm itching my scalp, and that's not good for scalp health, obviously. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. And then the body wash, that body wash, it's so hydrating for me that I don't need to use shaving cream, and it doesn't strip my skin. So even then, like when I shave underarms, I don't get irritated skin under there anymore, and I don't have to use another product. I just have to use the body wash. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe I forgot this one. This cleansing oil is divine. It melts my makeup off and leaves my skin so soft and supple and hydrated and not stripped. If you've never double cleansed, it will change your life. I've always double cleansed with a cleanser, but never a cleansing oil. And oh my gosh, this was the missing key to just unbelievably soft, glowy skin. And I immediately, like, the texture of this oil is unlike any other oil that I've ever felt. It doesn't feel like super oily. It literally feels hydrating on my skin. Like it doesn't feel like this oil that just kind of like slicks off, like soaks in and hydrates and yet cleanses. It is the best product I've ever used. I can't even pick a favorite. I don't know how to pick a favorite. I'm gonna leave all of my top products in the description box so that you can figure out what you wanna do for your cart, because they're giving you 15% off with 15 Cambria. The code is 15 Cambria, and you're gonna get 15% off of your Primally Pure order. And if you're like me and you wanna use natural products, but you are literally so annoyed that most of them don't work, which is very frustrating, this works. This literally works. Bo even uses the deodorant. As I said earlier, if you are trying to balance your hormones and you're just focusing on food and not focusing on what you're putting on your body, especially your skincare, especially your deodorant and your body care that's getting absorbed into your skin and your bloodstream, which is the highway for our hormones. And those literally endocrine disruptors, what I like to explain it is they disrupt the traffic. So we wanna keep traffic moving and flowing and communication open for hormones, because hormones, that's their job. Their job is communicators. They communicate messages. And so they need to have open line communication. And that is what endocrine disruptors do, is they disrupt the flow of traffic. Anyways, it's such a dream to actually get to give you a code if you need a dry shampoo for my brunettes. But oh my gosh, okay, this bergamot eucalyptus body butter, I cannot explain to you how luxurious and how I feel like I'm sitting underneath the palms. It is not overpowering, but it is a luxurious spa. I did think that's interesting too, that the fatty acid profile of beef tallow is so similar to our skin. There's something there with that the fatty acid profile would be the same as our skin, so it's not gonna clog your pores. Let's go get our pot for our new plant. It'd be really amazing to get like 17,000 steps a day. Okay, I have been obsessed with this Sunny Tahini organic green dip sauce, and I have my raw carrot with it. It's got cilantro, garlic, basil, and a little bit of jalapeno. It's so good. I think they put dates in here too. I made a lamb roast the other day, and then I'm gonna throw in what I made this morning with the potatoes, and that's what I'm gonna have for lunch. This is amazing. I've been obsessed with these Kalina dairy-free, they're coconut yogurt, farm fresh strawberries, and then Beekeeper's Naturals bee pollen, amazing source of free-form amino acids, so many micronutrients. Bee pollen is truly it's literally nature's multivitamin. It's amazing. So I have that as another little part of my lunch. It's so good. I'm gonna eat my yogurt and then we're gonna go garden. Oh, and I wanna make some sweet potato brownies. So I think I'm gonna throw a sweet potato in the oven before I get gardening. And it's just like a fudgy brownie sounds so good. I'm just craving it. I wanna make a brownie. So I'm thinking sweet potato brownies because I have some sweet potatoes that I wanna use up. I made myself a little beauty iced, ooh, it's windy. I made myself a little beauty iced tea. Hibiscus is known for its really just skin properties. Hibiscus Beauty Elixir. This is from Peak. So good. I'm obsessed because you just rip it open and add it into your water. And then I did half a squeeze of lemon. And then I did a little splash of aloe vera and a little splash of cranberry juice. And we have our cute little iced tea. I actually didn't put any ice in it. Great to sip on during this time of year as it's warming up. Nice and hydrating. It's time to garden. It's too small. Yep. Okay, let's go in the backyard and see if we can redeem ourselves with the big one. Even finished showing you the backyard. And I forgot to finish putting the last bit of the potting soil. It took me so much longer. But anyway, let's make the sweet potato brownies and then I'll update you on the backyard. Brownies are ready for the oven. I never even finished showing you the backyard. It ended up taking me all day, but I'm so happy with how it turned out. It's obviously pretty dark. So we have one of the palms over there. I'll give you a little tour. I'd also love to have some like bougainvillea or something. Bougainvillea, whatever it's called. I'd love to have some like pink on that back wall, just like a little pop of color. If you remember last year, we had much bigger flowers and I don't know why. I don't have a green thumb and I really do try. So hopefully, please give me all the tips, but this is what little flower bed looks like. So cute. And then I need to clean that off as well tomorrow with the hose. But I love the pop of color on this side at least. That's kind of why I want to have a little bit more of a pop of color over here. And then tomorrow I need to fill up the fountain. And I gotta say, this that I made last year, and I went to World Market by the way, and I saw these, they came back. This was the best thing that I did last year. It was just plant succulents in it and they are just taking off. So I guess my green thumb only applies to succulents and keeping palms alive. That's it. So that's what I stuck to. That's why I didn't do anything else. Pray that the flowers survive being in my presence. So run to your World Market and see if they have it and throw some succulents in there. And this year it absolutely loves it. So that's the backyard. So excited. Welcome to my evening. This is usually what it looks like in here. As you can see, it's very dark and red. This is the only bulb, my new, if you saw this, let me show you my little cute lamp. I need to get a red light bulb for this, but I just looked it up and I don't know if I can find one that fits it. It's a very, very small lamp. I can find the fitting that, like the base that goes into it, but the actual bulb itself has to be really small. It's a lot better than having this overhead light on. It's better to have it like level around you. I have my beeswax candle right here that we just made in one of my last videos. So lots of beeswax candles everywhere. But I'm gonna take a couple of my supplements right now. And I'm leading up to my period, so targeted strategic supplementation, because it's very, 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 very difficult. I would say it is pretty much impossible to get enough magnesium from food. You know, it's a little predicament because we would have had it in our food because it would have been in our soils, but it really just is not in our soils anymore. And so therefore it's not gonna be in our food, and if it's not in our food, then it's not in our body. This is the Doctor's Best High Absorption Magnesium Lysate Glycinate. So this is a new one that I just got. I always like to, I don't know, not always, but sometimes I like to try something new. I really like topical magnesium, but I like to have it in capsule form as well. So I got this one, and then I also have my beef liver, which I actually just reran some of my labs, and my major iron issues are looking absolutely beautiful. So I'm so thankful that I learned blood chemistry. Oh my gosh, it is so dark in here. Sorry, I've been chatting in the dark. I'll wrap it up. This is what I'm taking leading up to my period. So we have our grass-fed beef liver, we have our magnesium, and this is very important. And then I always take my Just Thrive, the pre and probiotic. This is a big one. A lot of women don't realize how connected that their hormones are to their gut, and they just kind of completely overlook the gut in that sense of like, how could my digestive system be connected to my period? You know, it does seem a little bit, you know, weird, but in our gastrointestinal tract, we have something called the estrobolome, and basically your body can reabsorb estrogen, and that's not what we want to do. So it's like if your liver clears that estrogen and it sends it off into the digestive tract through bile, and then it gets to the digestive tract, and your microbiome, basically your microbes, can reactivate it and then send it back to the liver. That's not what we want. The liver's trying to get rid of it, so we want it to get it out. We want to get it all the way out. So it's very helpful for lowering endotoxin, lipopolysaccharides. This is a clinically proven probiotic, the Just Thrive. It's been my favorite for years, and it has been an instrumental thing in, for me personally, pain-free periods and honestly supporting my microbiome. So we have magnesium is going to help to relax everything, because that's what magnesium does. It allows muscles to relax. And then iron, we lose blood every month as we bleed. Obviously, it goes without saying, but this is a fantastic way to support, especially leading up to your period, really refueling those iron stores. So grass-fed beef liver, and then the prebiotic feeds the good bacteria in your gut and really helps with blood sugar regulation. Oh my gosh, look how much dirt. The fact that I almost literally opened that's disgusting. I just finished planting one of those pots. That is so gross. I have so much dirt in my nails. I need to scrub my whole body down in the shower, but I'm not gonna complain because I have my Primally Pure. I'm serious, that is like the best stuff ever. Oh, and our brownies are done in 1 minute. Can't forget about the chlorophyll. So this is Chlorofresh. Nature's Way Chlorofresh. Nice big splash of chlorophyll in there. Cheers. Also do this leading up to my period, and then also my liver life. Very, very important to support the liver. So they definitely seem very fudgy. Okay, first bite. Oh my gosh, so good. Having it with some almond milk. I've been doing a little experiment for a while with dairy, without dairy, and then now I've removed it again, and honestly, I'm doing better without it. So I do think I still am struggling with mold in my body, but anyway, that's a whole separate conversation. It's super fudgy. It's actually not too sweet, which I really like. I will see you tomorrow. Let's see what my step count, because I was literally gardening all day. I got 14,000 steps today. Whoop whoop. Gardening for the win. Learned from my friend that if your skin feels really tight after you cleanse, that's really stripping and drying your skin. You want your skin to feel supple and clean after you cleanse. So cleansing oil, this has been the best thing that I've added to my skincare routine. And then I wash again with my little device. But this I really use to massage my face. I push pretty decently, like, to really massage and kind of relax any tension in my face. Helps with blood flow as well. Okay, another thing that's really helped with my skin are these little towels that I have noticed such a big difference and like really helpful for me in keeping kind of blackheads and just little breakouts away. And then I do the rest of my skincare. After I did all the hard work over the weekend that I did, I ended up changing all the pots. So I literally went back and returned it. Once everything was said and done, I was like, no, this is just not in my heart correct. So I went back and I got these beautiful pots. It's much more lively. It just feels a little bit more, I don't know, tropical. I think the other one had sort of just a different feel that I wasn't actually going for. I really loved the pots, but then how it looked in the yard all in all was not what I had actually truly envisioned. So, are you kidding me? Absolutely adorable. And then, but these turned out really cute. This turned out adorable. So, little flower beds for new little spring blooms. We got the fountain going again. It's just nice and fresh. All in all, it literally took the entire weekend to refresh our backyard for spring, but I'm so happy with it. Thanks for getting it done with me, and I'm super happy with how it turned out. I keep showing you that palm. I'm just obsessed. So cute. Makes me feel very happy. So many of you use Primally Pure. Let me know what your favorite products is. Let me know in the comments below, because I have fallen in love with Primally Pure's body care and skincare. It's so good. The hair care, like even the dry shampoo, the best stuff that I've ever used and the cleanest ingredients I've ever seen. Organic. It's insane how their quality, their standards. So let me know. I'm so curious if what you use, what your favorite scents are, or what you're gonna get. Doing a little secret comment giveaway, so leave any comment that you want to enter, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
The deodorant, is that the one I'm talking about?
The deodorant?
It's Primally Pure, the deodorant and body wash that we have.
Yes.
I still love that company.
You do?
I love it. I feel like it's nice because our house feels like a little spa now. I make sure every time I go in there I use it. So you better keep up, girl.
I know. Yeah, it's the best. All right, you gonna eat one of these cookies?
Oh yeah.